What questions did you ask him?
It was really about the sex part. I was like, bro, how long do you wait before you have sex and shit? Like, bro, I always ask that, bro, because women.
You asked who that? To Crawford?
Yeah, I was like, bro, when do you bust your last nut before the?
Wait, hold on. I want to know what his answer was.
No,
what
I'm
he
not
told
telling you the answer.
Off camera. You gotta let me know. Okay, cool. Welcome back to another episode of Van Steel. Thank you all for viewing and subscribing. If you haven't yet, please subscribe. The best is yet to come. As you all know, we did not shoot last week as I was out on vacation. New York, you're beautiful. I loved it. This episode is going to be the last one this year. We will resume January 8th. So, yeah, let's get back to the episode. I'm Andrew Garcia. This is Nelson Garcia. And today's special guest is a multiple-time boxing national champion, a United States Army vet, a 4-time U.S. Army champion, a published model, and now a professional boxer with a record of 10-1 with 5 knockouts. We have Randal Bailey Jr. You heard that, bro?
Hey, put some respect on my name.
Hey, you already know. When I said published model, you saw him. You saw him.
Hey, oh my God.
You saw him flex real quick. You flexed a bit.
But look at the shirt, though. Look how fresh that shirt is, though.
He's fresh to death.
Fresh
at
ass
all
shirt.
times, the amateurs, bro.
Why y'all trying to make me blush, bro?
Are you a boxer, though? You look more like a model, bro.
Man, I'm trying to do everything, bro.
He's trying to, get different revenues,
Trying to get paid,
man.
I don't blame him.
Gotta find a way to eat.
All day, brother. Hey,
Yes,
thank
sir.
you for your service, man.
Thank you for your support, for real.
Thank you for the service.
But yeah, man, you've been around for a minute.
Yeah.
I've been seeing you since I was 13, 14 years old, man. You've been whooping ass.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. Like, it's crazy because a lot of time, matter of fact, my boy Robert Daniels, he told me, man, I don't think you're gonna last in this sport. He told me that. But he didn't say it in a way. He was just like, all the time he had boxing brothers, and then next thing you know, they be out the gym.
Right.
And I was like, it's gonna be different with me.
Well, but the truth is, and as you know, as I know, 90% of people that we see in the gym don't really like continue on with their craft. Right. Even I didn't, you know what I mean? So it's like 90% of people aren't, you know? You're that small percentage that followed through.
Yeah, thank God, man, because I was the one getting my ass beat.
It comes with the game, though. What kept you going, though?
Honestly, I lived in the projects, like, growing up and everything. So I was like, if I'm not at the gym, what the fuck I'm gonna be doing? Like, so I was just like, bro, I'm finna keep going. And then I just fell in love with training. Like, that's my favorite part of boxing is the process. So it was just like, bro, if I'm not training, what the fuck? Like, you feel me? It's like, I don't know what I'm gonna be doing if I'm not training.
I mean, the most successful people in the world not only love the goal, but love the process. So
right.
You saying
the process is the beauty of it, man.
Yeah,
right.
Man.
Like, who you become through that process. Like,
yeah.
What part of Miami you were raised in?
Little Haiti. Yeah, ça va say. I'm not Haitian, though.
You're not Haitian?
I'm not Haitian.
Shout out to the Haitians, though.
Shout out to the Zoes.
Did you watch last night's fights?
I did. I seen a few rounds, and after a while, I was like, it's going to be the same thing.
Yeah, you were just pissed. Turn that bitch off.
Bro, I wanted Michel to win, and I wanted him to look incredible winning. Yeah. You know, like, when you know somebody, it's a different feeling when you see them win.
Facts.
So I'm like, damn.
And especially him, that he's really, a good person to us, like.
Yeah, he's
good
a good
peoples,
dude.
Humble guy. Like, damn, man, I wish he would have. Matter of fact, he gonna come back, though. I hit him up, I was like, keep your head up, champ. Because I know when I lost, all the people who I thought was gonna be there for me, they wasn't.
Fact.
It was the people who came out of nowhere. It was like, hey, bro, keep your head up. I was like, damn, I didn't even know you really care. Like,
it makes you realize who's really, on your side.
Right. So taking an L is like, when you learn, you learn who's for you and you learn who's not for you as well. So it's crazy.
And it's not a loss, it's a learn, like you just said.
Right.
So I think he's gonna come back from it. I just think it's what we spoke about. I think that the lack of amateur experience and the fact that he didn't see as many southpaws coming up in the ranks and all that showed last night. He fought a high level southpaw now that was good at countering and stepping back and all that, and that gave him a lot of issues.
And he got some rounds in, even though, it wasn't really a competitive fight, but he still got some rounds in. That's experience that he takes in the bank.
Right. He always he can keep that with him for his next time he out there. But honestly, I thought he had amateur experience because he been boxing incredible. Like, he's been looking really, really smooth in his boxing technique. So I thought he had 200, 300 amateur fights. And I thought Martin was the guy who didn't have that much amateur experience.
Wow.
He had a lot of competition, bro.
Martin started boxing late, but bro, he was fighting every weekend.
Yeah, so they only keep pointing out that he started late. They didn't say how many fights he accumulated over the time.
Yeah, he won the Golden Glove Nationals. You already know that's not an easy task to do.
That's not easy at all.
He beat Bridger Ortiz.
He was ranked first in the U.S., so
So they like.
Yeah, he's a low key. He's a low key. He's low key.
They finesse Michel low key. Like, this guy don't have that much amateur experience.
He just started boxing yesterday.
But they ain't saying he got valuable amateur experience.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, when you learn in the right way, you fight in the right fights, and you perfect your style, it's a different game.
Exactly, and you know the competition that you're fighting is a big thing. You know, he came up fighting the best. He beat Virgil Ortiz in the amateurs. That's not no easy task.
Nobody's not even calling Virgil Ortiz's name right now.
Facts.
Nobody. Like I never heard his name get called. I only heard Jerome Ennis' name get called by Harold Calderon, who's from Miami.
Yeah,
he's been calling his name.
Jerome Ennis ain't no easy task.
Bro, it's like Crawford. I don't know. He remind me so much of Crawford, but like a stronger Crawford.
Bigger, much bigger. I mean, I don't think he'd be at 47 too much longer.
Nah, he's definitely going to be
big dude.
I see him down the line been at 60, 68 for sure. Jerome.
Yeah, I mean, he's at 47. He's verge of being 54. So 54 and 68 are right there for him.
Man, but we're getting out of topic, man. We got the champ here, man. Let's talk about the champ.
Since you over here looking fresh and shit, how did you come about modeling, bro? I want to hear about that.
Hey, you're looking. Hey, I think you're looking at him too much, bro.
Look who's talking.
Yeah, you giving me a lot of compliments. If you trying to tell me something, let me know, bro. Let me know. I'm not like that, but come on, bro.
It ain't like that.
So I was boxing out there in Colorado, and I met this model chick. She was training and everything, and she was like, "Oh, I think this would be a good fit for you."
Now we know what type of chick he met.
Yeah, she put me on. So
I see.
Right.
He put you on multiple things. Yeah,
bro. Okay. You telling people already you from Miami, bro. We see it right there.
Fact. You already know. So you're gonna continue modeling, right? Any opportunity you get.
Yeah, any opportunity that comes my way, I'm definitely gonna capitalize off of it. But my main objective is to be a world champion in the sport of boxing.
100%.
I want to be great.
Before we start talking about boxing, what's your social media? What's your Instagram?
My Instagram name is _thededication. Okay, and I feel like that embodies me. You feel me?
So look, right here, Daniel Bailey. He already said it. Any opportunity, any modeling opportunity, come holla at my boy. He's right here. He's ready. You know. And back to the boxing career. So
yes,
let's talk about that a little bit. You know, talk to me about your beginnings. The beginnings for you, your amateur career, how you got started in the sport.
I started learning in a project by this Cuban trainer. Well, he wasn't a trainer. He was my neighbor. He was teaching his nephew, and then I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, let me go over there and see what they up to. And then once I got into a boxing gym, I started off with Robert Daniels Sr., world champion at cruiserweight. And then he took me over to Tropical Park because they closed down the boxing gym in black community. I'm not even gonna lie, the black community didn't get much support, so they closed the gym down. They took me to Tropical Park, and it was just like a whole different world. Cuban trainers, Cuban fighters, and they was just going at it, and I was getting whooped every fucking Wednesday. Hey,
come sparring that fuck,
bro.
Here we go again.
I was taking the bus, the train, and the bus every day to get to the gym and back. So I was really dedicated from the jump, but I didn't think of it as dedication. I thought of it as what I'm gonna do if I'm not at the gym. So I just invested that time in myself, and then it just paid off.
Sure did.
Right.
Living in a rough neighborhood like Little Haiti too, man. A lot of distractions, a lot of bad things going on there. That's good that you were able to separate yourself from that pack, and look at who you are today.
Right. Thank God. It was kind of like that situation where you see what not to do, and then you learn from that. So that was me all the way. Like, I see guys doing the wrong things all the time. I was just like, okay, that's cool. Y'all do that. I'm gonna go over here because there's gonna be so many more opportunities available to me outside of these projects. The women, the living, everything. That was my motivation. Yeah. Like, I went on a boxing trip one time out of the city. It was like, I think it was like not the National PAL, the Florida PAL. And I was just like, yo, it's so much more than Miami. Like, I'd never been out of town before. I'm like,
damn.
Seeing these fucking females, I'm like, yo.
You the Florida PAL?
Yeah, the
like
Florida
in Port
PAL.
St. Lucie?
Yeah, I wasn't even. Once I started going on boxing trips, I'm like, bro, it's too much in this world for me to sit in the projects in Miami, bro.
Facts.
So I just kept going.
You have any siblings?
I got 2 younger sisters. I don't have any brothers.
Oh, so you gotta take care of those sisters now,
bro.
You're the man. You're the man of the house,
right?
Yeah.
But it's no pressure,
Same way, I don't got no older. I don't got no older siblings, so.
Yeah.
I was the oldest. Yeah.
That Cuban trainer that you first started with, your neighbor, are you still in communication with him?
I can't find him on anything.
Oh, you been looking?
Damn.
Yeah, because I'm like,
he's the one that put you on, basically.
Right.
He's the one that damn.
He used to tell me to hang my legs off of the porch and fucking do all types of
Abs
and shit. I'm like, man, where he at?
Hey, but you said that he was the one that really got you to really like start,
Right, but this was just like project shit.
Right. But having a cousin like Randal Bailey had no influence in you boxing?
No, I didn't even know anything about my cousin until I got a little older. And then we went to a family reunion and everything. I was like, hold up. I'm like, I seen this motherfucker at the fights. I'm like, yeah, I like seen him at fights and all that. I'm like, Bailey. I'm like, and we end up finding out we was related. I was just like, damn. But I haven't used that connection with him yet. Well, until recently after I took a loss. Then I started hitting him up like, hey, man, you got any contacts for me? Because once you lose, man, the game get kind of cold. You feel me? I was really active in the last 2 years, and then I lost, and I haven't fought in 9 months now.
Yeah, no, from 2020, which was your pro debut, to now you had 11 fights.
11 fights.
Pretty quick.
Right, and then they was on talking about Ali's grandson and how he had, like, S amount of fights in a certain time. I'm like, bro, I had way more fights than that.
Yeah.
But, it is what it is. Once them eyes get on me, I know I'm gonna shoot up to the stars.
Yeah. We're going to talk about that loss a little later.
Okay.
But
your parents. Let's talk about your parents. How do your parents feel about you becoming a boxer?
Everybody supports it, man. Mom, everybody. Like, they sharing every post, everything. Like,
so that's important, man. Getting that support from your mom and dad and your family overall. It's a big support.
I just always been blessed in that area because nobody ever been like, we not supporting you or anything like that. Like, if I need help with something, like, people coming for me. That's how you know boxing is for me, because God would have took it away from me if it wasn't. That's how I look at it.
Damn, Chance speaking some gems. That's true though.
That's the way to think about it, man. That's facts.
Right.
It's facts. I mean, and especially in the sport of boxing, people don't really got a support system like that in boxing.
Bro, I know guys who are great, like cold, and they had no way to get to the gym, nobody to pay this or that.
100%.
No way to get to tournaments. Like, the best guys wouldn't go to the national tournament. So
I know.
We all seen that, especially being out here in Miami where 100%. Everybody's just trying to make money off these guys. So nobody's not investing in taking him to the nationals. They like, hey, we gonna take you to Mexico and turn you pro at 16 so we can get this money.
It's true. That's a dirty game out here, bro. It's a dirty business.
Right.
100%. But yeah, man, that's a notorious thing in Miami. These trainers don't want their fighters to have no amateur background because
they want the money.
They're making the money off of them.
Right.
And that's where it becomes bad in the long run, because, man, you really do need that amateur, work. You do. And then you have a lot of champions here that don't have that work. Turning pro at 20 fights, amateur fights. Granted, some people, like, look at Sergio Martinez. He only had, 30 amateur fights, and look, he became a world champion. But how many of those come? So once every, 50 years?
It's more likely to happen in the heavier weight classes because you don't need that much amateur experience. When you're in a lighter weight class, it's very, very hard.
It's also, sorry for cutting you off. It's also what we spoke about, those 20, 30 amateur fights. Are they local shows or are you fighting the nationals and getting that top level experience that matters?
30 top level fights is way more than...
Exactly.
You could get 70 local fights and that's bullshit. That's nothing.
Yeah.
Can I curse on him?
You do whatever the fuck you want.
Hey, fuck it.
It's like that.
Let's talk about your nickname, man. The dedication. That's what it is. Why that name?
My first nickname was I got two nicknames. GDFE, which is my goal in boxing, is to be the greatest defensive fighter ever. And then the dedication is just like, people always hit me up on Instagram. It's like, bro, you so dedicated. And I was like, the dedication. I'm like, the dedication, Daniel Bailey. I was like, that shit ring, right?
That shit does ring, yeah.
Like, big banner, like, that's why every time I fight, I tell the announcer, say the dedication first, and then, like, it's a fucking show. Like, the dedication, Daniel Bailey. That's what I want.
Sparks that fire, like,
right?
damn, like, shit, you know?
Man, motherfuckers better get chills when you hear that shit.
Yeah, it does. It doesn't sound the same if you say Daniel, the dedication. The dedication does sound better. Yeah, I agree.
And when those big lights, looking down at you, bro, and you have that, that title chance, bro, and that's crazy, bro.
I'm starting to feel that shit.
Right?
Ooh,
shit.
Manifesting, you feel me, right?
And we from Miami, baby. We got to,
bro.
Man. You already know, man.
We're from Miami, bro.
Yeah, the 305.
305,
bro. You know, where you from? Miami.
Everybody.
You from Miami? Shit.
And it really be like that.
Right.
You go anywhere. I was just at New York. You tell people from Miami, they like look at you like, damn, for real? Damn, bro.
Let me give you a hug. I want to feel the presence.
Yeah.
Because if you're from New York, you be like, you from New York? What part? Say Miami's like, you from Miami? Yeah.
But a lot of people don't see what goes on in Miami for real. Like when you go to the inner cities, like where you were raised at.
Right.
That's the real Miami too,
The thing is, people see the palm trees and the beach.
They see South Beach.
But they don't see the inner cities, like what you were, you know.
They actually don't know Miami is one of the most dangerous cities in the country.
It's true,
They
bro.
don't know that.
But still, man, I love this city, man. Shout out to Miami, baby.
Hey, man, it made me, man.
It makes us, dog. It's true.
All of us, all three of us. I was born in Miami.
Born and raised.
In the county and Dade.
Yes, sir.
We need Ray Ross in this bitch.
Yo, for real. Hey, but listen, back to your amateur background, man. You fought my boy Frank Gonzalez a bunch of times, man. Let's go back down memory lane, because that's when I met you. Hey, man.
I'm trying to think about the first time I met Frank. Oh, matter of fact, the first time I met Frank, I was like worried of him because he beat my boy Andre Robinson.
Oh, yeah, I know.
And I was like, Andre was like, man, like Andre could fucking crack. And he beat Andre. I was like, who the fuck is this kid? I'm like, who the fuck is
This little midget.
Wait, his fucking he used to have the fucking what's that shit called?
Afro?
The Afro, yeah.
And he used to
I
get
remember.
trained by God bless his
Espinosa.
spirit, Angel Espinosa.
Yeah, I did too. That's how him and I.
Man, Angel was incredible. You know, he almost made the Olympic team, but Cuba protested that year, and
He got cut off.
No, he
the
would have
ring,
made the
He would've
Olympic
made
team.
bro,
it.
he
Ain't
was
nobody-
like that guy for like
ain't
6-7 years.
Ain't nobody was on his level. When they came back to Cuba to allow the Olympics was in '92. He was already much older and fatter, and he tried it in the light heavyweight, but it wasn't.
He
wasn't
also had
same.
the opportunity of turning pro here, but his mom was sick, and unfortunately, he didn't.
He
He decided.
stayed
Not,
in
he said,
Cuba.
"Yeah, he decided to stay in Cuba."
How many times did you fight Frank though?
4 times.
Four
Was it
times.
4 or 3? I think it
long
was 4,
time,
bro. Like it was at the point where we would go to the weigh-ins and then we get matched up, and I'd be like,
Not
bro,
again,
I'm not
shit.
fighting this nigga like 4 times, bro. But we fought 4 times. Yeah. No, matter of fact, I'm sorry, it was 3 times. And the very last time, I think I stopped him. Finally. Yeah, I stopped him. But that motherfucker could fight. Like he got like real Cuban training. From,
He's a tough kid,
He's
man.
tough.
He's tough
Yeah.
with a lot of heart.
how many fights does he have now in the pros?
I'm not too sure.
Yeah,
Probably
he fought a lot of
12,
guys already
or like,
too.
No, 13, 14, something
Something
like that.
around
Up
But I
there.
feel like if he would have got the right people around him, he could have been easily undefeated right now because he actually know how to fight.
I think there's a lot of technical aspects to him though that are a little off too. You just have to pay attention to his style, and you'll see his footwork is a little off. Not as far as moving, but as far as his standing, the way his stance. He's
Right.
always on his toes. Your front foot is not supposed to be on your toes at all times.
Right.
Your back foot, yeah, that's your pivot foot. But just a lot of little things to him that are off rhythm. His
Right.
rhythm is a little off, and he puts himself in a lot of danger.
I know boxing on your toe, on your front foot and back foot is more of a Cuban amateur boxing style when they want to be in and out so much, like boom, 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 in and out.
Right. Yeah, but once you plant
pro
your
game,
feet,
you
once you
gotta-
plant your, not even the program, but once you plant your feet to let go of, the strong combinations, you're supposed to plant your front feet. But man, there's a lot of things.
You gotta sit down on that shit.
Exactly. He's still
Right.
young though. He's still
Yeah,
young.
he's still got a long way to go.
He's
He's
still
still
got a
young.
long
He's
way to
still-
go. As you do too. Y'all both young. We all really at the
What
same age.
weight
How old
class?
are you?
I'm 26. I'm kind of old, dog.
I'm
Nah,
26.
he's still
I'm
young, bro.
26. We're the same age. 96, right?
Yeah, 96. May 10, 96.
Okay, I'm
96,
February.
baby. I'm August.
All of us 96.
96 babies here, not representing.
What?
man. Hey, but let's talk about some other big names you fought in the amateurs. This is where it gets a little fun. This is where it gets a little interesting. I want to bring some bullshit up. You fought Shakur.
Right, I fought him in 2014.
You fought Michael Angeletti.
I fought him in 2016.
He got those years down packed too.
Yeah. You beat Michael Angeletti.
Right.
Which if y'all know, man, Michael ain't no
That motherfucker
no
cold.
joke.
It was a split decision win.
You fought Keyshawn Davis.
I fought Keyshawn. Did I fight Keyshawn? No, I fought Keyshawn once.
He's
That motherfucker
cold.
gave me an 8 count though. My fucking
cold.
glove, I threw a punch and my glove got stuck right here. He fucking capitalized on my, I was like, oh
Oh,
shit.
got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you fought Shushu.
I fought Shushu. So that was for me to qualify for the Olympic trials. The Olympic trials, but I didn't win that fight. It was a split decision loss. I thought I won that fight, but it is what it is. We're running back in the pros.
And you fought my brother, Aaron Aponte.
Alien King.
Bro, I thought I won that fight too, bro. Like I fought him at 138 pounds. So anybody know me? I fought at 125 for like 6-7 years. But the weight I was getting drained every single time. Like every day I was getting weaker and weaker. Like, bro, I gotta fight, go work out to lose the weight, and then wake back up, lose weight again, then get on the scale. Like, it was just too much.
I know how that is. But let me ask you a question. Do you think that when they changed the weight system, it messed you up a bit? Because I remember there used to be 132. They took that out, right? And they made it 138.
Honestly speaking, I don't even know, honestly, because I was so hooked on fighting at 125 and 120. So I'm like, man, I could fight at this weight. I could fight at this weight. But then when they changed it and they made that big ass gap, I'm like,
That's what
damn.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If they would have kept it at 132, it would have benefited you
Right.
more.
Because then like the whole landscape would have changed because guys would have went up because a lot of guys couldn't make 132 like that. So it was just like, I don't even care. Fuck the amateurs, bro.
How many fights do you have in the amateurs?
100 fights in the amateurs.
Well, no, you fought some big names.
Yeah, how good do you think those guys are? Like, rank them from all the names I just said.
And who was the toughest work?
I'm gonna make you talk some shit.
Who was the toughest work?
You don't have to rank them.
You don't have to rank them.
You don't gotta do all that, but speak. I need to hear some bullshit.
And out of those who were like the toughest, like damn, this kid's he's special. Like he got it.
I mean, to me, they're
honestly
all
speaking,
special.
all of them was pretty.
Yeah, all
But
of them.
you can still tell, okay, yeah, they're all special, but there's a difference. Who was that difference? Like, damn, okay, I could have been Aaron, Shakur, Choo. Who could I have been?
Fuck, I've been in amateur so long. Like, damn, I fought. Now, honestly speaking, the guy who I think was the most special when I fought him, I was like, fuck, was Antonio Vargas.
Oh, okay.
I fought him in the silver gloves. That bitch stopped me. He fucking stopped me. He stopped. But then that was my first time really fighting somebody who like at that level, and I only had like 10 or 11 amateur fights, and I was fighting at 100 pounds. Missed weight at the fucking a show, and I was like 106, and they was like, "Oh, you fighting Antonio Vargas?" I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "This motherfucker fight at 112." And then, oh no, bro, I lost that shit. That motherfucker was so fast, bro.
Man, he's still to this day fast
Bro,
as shit.
that motherfucker was fast. I didn't even see the shit that hit me. I was just
He actually got knocked out.
Right.
A few years ago because he slipped the jab and was gonna come with the right hand, but the right hand came first and he got slept.
right. The guy left the jab out there,
Yeah,
so
he
he could drop
slipped
down.
it. He slipped it. He was gonna come with his right hand, but the right hand was already on
But
the
he on a
weight.
comeback though.
Yeah. But he got the skills to be on world championship level.
Bro, honestly speaking, I wish he would have fought at a heavier weight class or something because he was an Olympian at was he Olympian at 114?
112, 114, so
Right,
around
so-
that number.
Yeah, him and Mike Angeletti, like been at those lower weight classes, kind of like didn't benefit those guys. And now you see guys like John Franco and his little brother Bam Rodriguez, they getting those gonna be super fights with those guys. Like
Bam is
right
up there. He's world champion.
Who you like out of him and Angeletti? Yeah, that'll be a crazy fight.
Yeah, I would probably
Don't be biased.
Nah. Right now, I would say Bam.
He getting real level, like he fighting on a real.
He's
real
fighting
stage.
top level shit, but you don't know in the next 2-3 years, Mike will. He's coming up.
Right.
He's coming up.
Vargas, I don't know, bro. That's gonna be a crazy mix. Boxing about to go crazy.
Oh no, I've been told them that this generation was a little slow with the Mayweather era and all that, but right now boxing is getting disgusting.
Floyd slow boxing down.
Yeah, he slowed it down big time because he and facts be facts, he was really the only name really putting shit out there like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nobody
And
else
people
really
didn't
had character like
and people don't appreciate the fact that he moved up all that weight and started fighting these giants. Of course, he's gonna be kind of boring. He's fighting big ass motherfuckers, and Floyd is
Gotta be
small.
cautious. That
I've
motherfucker
met
my
Floyd.
size.
He's small. No, I think he might be smaller. Yeah, he's like your size, but at 47, 54. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So it's
crazy.
like it's crazy. But hey man, so you joined the United States Army.
Right after high school, I went into the joined the Army and got on the Army boxing team because my goal was to make the Olympics through the Army, which I came close to. I fucking was. What? Like, damn, man. But honestly speaking,
It was Shushu that derided you, right?
unfortunately, yeah, fucking shoe.
Y'all still talk though? Y'all talk or not really?
Nah, I don't really talk to anybody like if he posts anything, I like
show
it or
love.
whatever, like show love, because I'm not the type of person. I don't if you where I want to be at or something like that, I don't hate. Like I cheer for everybody because I know
I'm the
when
same
my
way.
time come, motherfucker, if you don't cheer, it's gonna look real bad on you that you're not cheering for me. You feel me?
Yeah, no, that's facts.
All right.
So you joined the United States Army. You fought for them for a while.
Right, I fought for them for like 4 or 5 years. Yeah,
Wow,
it was
man.
a great time too. Like it was literally wake up in the morning, strength and conditioning, come back in the afternoon and do a boxing workout. But for me, my extra ass started doing a boxing workout after the boxing workout. Yeah,
Overtraining, man.
Bro, I just wanted to be. I want to be great, bro. So I was just like, bro, I gotta do everything possible. But now I'm trying to work smarter.
Not harder.
Yeah, so now I'm doing 2 sessions and then I'm focusing on recovery at the end.
You're still young. You're still 26, but
Right.
as you age, you got to work smarter instead of harder.
Because this the only body we get, unfortunately.
Facts.
What made you want to join the Army?
I started learning about the Army in 9th grade, and it just
They recruited you in high school?
kind
That's
of,
big?
yeah. I had JROTC, so they was just telling me about the Army team, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck I'm about to do after this? I'm like, I'm not trying to turn pro. I'm trying to make the Olympic team. I'm like, but I need the support to make the Olympic team. You know, it's hard to get to those national tournaments all the time.
How was that training there though in the army? Did they have good work?
And how often did you compete?
Yeah. 'Cause
We competed at every major tournament. I was like, bro, we can't keep going to all these national tournaments without with big gaps in between of not fighting. So then we started going to shows. It's more of a condition based type of boxing training. It was cool though, but then the exposure really came once I started being around Terence Crawford and Team USA and all those guys, sparring them guys. It was just crazy. Like,
that's cool as shit.
Yeah,
that's dope.
That would be an experience for me, like a top level shit, because you were sparring the #1 pound for pound fight in the world.
Right, and I'm always trying to pick someone's brain. I'm trying to ask you what you eating, like how many times do you shit?
How you get here, bro? I want to do everything like you did it.
What questions did you ask him?
It was really about the sex part. I was like, bro, how long do you wait before you have sex and shit? Like, bro, I always ask that, bro, because women.
You asked who that? To Crawford?
Yeah, I was like, bro, when do you bust your last nut before the?
Wait, hold on. I want to know what his answer was.
I'm not telling you the answer.
Off camera, you gotta let me know. Okay, cool. Damn, man. So you got any stories from the army? Crazy stories?
Crazy stories.
Crazy shit you saw?
Bro, honestly, man. I don't woke up so many times not knowing what the fuck happened before, like going out and having a crazy time.
Yeah.
But I regret it because I came there with a goal, started drinking and partying. I was still putting the work in, but it was like, damn.
That takes a toll on your body.
I'm stepping on my own dick, bro. I'm like, you feel me? I'm fucking working hard as shit. Bro, one time I was getting ready for a national tournament, right? And I got my weight down to 125. I'm feeling incredible. And I'm not even cutting yet. But then I go to a fucking house party the week before the tournament, blow up to 135, have to go back to the gym on Sunday and train and lose 9-10 pounds because I got to get on the scale for the Army team because they hold you accountable for your weight every week. I'm like, fuck, bro, I was fucking myself up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hated it.
And it takes a toll not only on your body, but your brain as well.
Right. So now I don't even drink. I go out sometimes, but I just try
It's
to
gotta be a balance.
Yeah,
Right.
you gotta have a balance. You gotta enjoy yourself though.
Right, because you can't be so ambitious that you forget to live.
Right.
Where were you stationed at?
I was stationed at Fort Hood, Texas, and then Fort Carson, Colorado.
So Colorado, right there in the USA Olympic. That's
Yeah,
You're fortunate enough to be.
I live like 5 minutes away from the OTC.
Oh shit, that's
Oh,
clutch.
that was great. So no wonder you were getting that top level work.
Right, and then at Triple Threat Boxing Gym, that's where everybody trained at. That's where Bud trained at. That's where Shakur was training at before he fought Jamel Herring, and that's where Keyshawn and all those guys train at now. So it's
Yeah, I know that.
a crazy
Keyshawn.
circle.
Yeah, there's a lot of talent, bro.
Bro, crazy.
And you said you were sparring Jamel Herring as well.
Right. That work was great work. And Jamel is so humble, bro. He like, after you spar this motherfucker, he giving you gems about what you gotta fix and things like that. Like,
Not a lot of fighters do that.
bro.
Yeah, nah.
Other,
None do that.
I'm not gonna say names, but
Yeah.
other fighters, after you spar them motherfuckers just, all right.
You
Hey,
can feel the energy, like.
bro, you like, I'm like, this motherfucker don't like me like that.
Yeah.
Like, and you'll see it so many times where these guys will try to bring you in the camp late. So when
On purpose.
once you get there, they in shape, they fucking you up and shit. Like, I'm like, bro, I'm not going for that. That's why I always stay in the gym. I'm like, bro, you're not finna catch me slipping. Not no more.
You gotta stay ready.
That's the most important thing in boxing, bro. Staying ready at all times.
Right. Like, it's crazy to me when they say they have to find guys to go to the gym, or guys be like, I ain't been in the gym in 2 weeks. I'm like, what? Nigga, I be at the gym because like after I lost my fight, I was at the gym that following Wednesday. After I just lost by stoppage, I was at the boxing gym on Wednesday because it was bullshit. But you said we ain't get into that yet.
Before we get to that, since you were training over there in Colorado with big time people, and then you're training here in Miami, or basically training here in Miami all your life. What's the difference of the training in here in Miami, South Florida,
That's a
and
good
Colorado?
question. Yeah, I would like to know how that's like.
Bro, the trainers, honestly speaking, the trainers is the biggest difference because you have trainers who love what they do out there. Up north, up top, those guys love the sport of boxing. They want to see you do great just because. Down here, it's like a money grab. We said that before. It's like they fucking hungry. But they ain't hungry to see you make it. They hungry to get a check. That's the difference, bro. And it's sad because it's like so much talent out here, bro. If you focus on the talent, we gonna make it and we gonna eat. But if you focusing on eating before we even get there, how we gonna get there? You feel me?
That's facts. Yeah, it's true.
The thing is that coaches here want to see you make it so they can benefit off of you. Over there, coaches want to see you make it, before even thinking about benefiting off of you. You know what I mean?
They it's genuine love out there.
Right.
Man.
It's real.
Right. They thinking about the checks and shit. these trainers over here thinking about, oh man, this dude gonna be in the record books, things like that.
And I could be his coach, you know what I mean? I could be there with him, you know, and it's for the love of the sport, you know, to be the best. You know, over here it's all about let's make the most money.
Anybody who wants to be great, you don't never hear them talk about the money. They they think about greatness and all that. We already know money comes with greatness, bro. If you're great at what you do, the money gonna come. So why focus on the money when it's gonna come? Just focus on your grind, focus on your craft, focus on being great. But these guys, they want to check, bro. They want to check. They acting like they acting like the women, like, you know, some women be money hungry, and you can see it, bro. You can just feel the energy when somebody like, they're like, oh man, you can go get this, or you can get that, or take this fight, bro. You could beat him. Motherfucker, it's a 3-week notice. Why would I take that fight, bro? Why? It's not about me being afraid of someone or me thinking I can't beat this guy. It's about me being prepared. Like, I'll fight fucking Godzilla if I'm ready. If I was trained out, Godzilla, what's up, bro? You want some smoke? Let's do it.
I mean, you've been fighting your whole life.
Right.
There's no fear anymore.
Right.
It's like gone. You know what I mean?
I know what I'm going to see. There's going to be a motherfucker trying to hit me when I come in the ring.
Right. I mean, they all are. Right.
Right.
So. You knowing that experience now, though, and all that stuff, do you see yourself moving over there up north? Like Colorado, for instance, or even Jersey, I don't know, up north?
No, I just moved back to Miami about 6 weeks ago, and honestly speaking, I love it here. I love it here, bro.
It's home, man.
Bro, the support, bro. Like, look, like the support from you guys, like things like this make me want to stay here. And then now I have the trainers that have that passion over there with Mondo Boxing. Like, these guys fucking...
Pedro Diaz.
Shout out Pedro Diaz.
Shout out Pedro Diaz, Mondo Boxing. I had a trainer in Tampa who was the same way passionate, Coach Mayette Flowers. He has Tiara Brown. I don't know if you guys are familiar with her.
Yeah.
Female. She's nice as hell. Like, I run into trainers who are passionate about the sport, so it's like I don't have to go all the way up north. Like, I'm finding the recipe down here.
Right. No, you could find it down here. It's just not
It's
easy.
hard. It's a gym. Like, a good trainer is fucking...
Well, he found them.
Right.
Pedro Diaz is a great, solid trainer.
Yeah,
right. And they care about you learning. Like, bro, I did some drills. I'm like, bro, I never did no shit like this before, but it's going to make me great. So I'm going to blank canvas. I'm going in there focus on being great.
Now that we spoke about Pedro, how did you guys link up? How was that?
Bro, all right, so I was supposed to train the day after Thanksgiving this year. I wanted to train, but the gyms were closed. So I started calling all these gyms. I called one gym and it was like, it's $50 for a day pass. I'm like, what?
What gym?
Bro, you...
I gotta hear this shit.
Hey, you know, I be trying to be politically correct and shit.
All right, off camera.
Nah, I'll say it.
Say it.
Man, I can fight, motherfucker. Fuck everybody. What's these guys that box raw some shit?
Boxer?
Yeah, we're not even gonna say their name, but yeah, in Brickell, right?
Yeah, I think so. But it was like $50 for a day pass. I'm like, fuck you. You know who I am? No cocky shit. But I was just like, no, I'm good. No, thank you. But so after Thanksgiving, no gym was open, but Coach Pedro and them was open. So I drove to Tropical Park, and we just started doing mid work. Started shot up. I was like, I want to train you. Like, he told my guy Ricky, he was like, bro, I want to train him. I was like, bet. I was there Monday, and I've been there every day, fucking track workouts, swimming, everything. Like, and I'm not there just working out. I'm trying to. The motherfuckers who in shape, ready for a fight, I'm right there trying to run with these motherfuckers. I'm like, fuck. And then I had to tell myself, bro, they're in fight shape, relax. But I'm like, nah, fuck that, because I got this little voice in my head telling me to go harder. You feel me?
You've been with him how long now?
It's been about 3 or 4 weeks.
Obviously, it's really short, but what have you grasped right now so far? Working with Pedro.
It's just the basic, the fundamentals as far as keeping your knees bent and engaged. So you see punches a lot easier. Staying on that jab. Throwing a lot more punches at that counter punch, because I make guys miss a lot, but I don't always capitalize off of that. So it's like small mistakes, but small things, all things. Once you get it right, you get it perfect. Boom. I want to get it to the point where it's not that until I get it wrong. Damn, it's this cool. I can't even think of it. Fuck.
That's cool. But it doesn't matter, man. You know, you're gonna get that Cuban seasoning now. You know,
right?
Like Cuban, you know, a little sazon, Cuban sazon, just a little sprinkle, like salt, baby. Shit.
Just always, you know, soak everything in, you know, but try to always take everything you can learn from anybody. You know what I mean?
Be that blank canvas.
Because I grew up in Cuban boxing, Cuban training, Cuban style. But, you know, there's great things from every style that you can take. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of it, you know?
Right. And you've been fortunate, you know, if you have Pedro before you go into Colorado, you're soaking so much knowledge in, man.
Man, it's been crazy because, you know, like you said, I grew up in Cuban boxing, too, when I first started off in Miami, and then going up north. You see all these black fighters, and they fucking know the game. Like, they fucking teaching me how to stiff. and they stiffen you to the top and going to the body and doing all these things. I wasn't learning that down here.
No.
So it's just crazy. And now it's like boxing just fucking evolving, man. Like you see guys blinding guys and
100%.
So many tricks, man. So many tricks.
Yeah, like Nelson and I, we're both Cuban, and bro, we know box. I know boxing, and bro, there's so many things that you will not learn in a Cuban boxing gym, and you learn elsewhere. You know what I mean? So always be open to learning these things. You know what I mean?
Like be that blank canvas and just soak the game up,
100%.
So you can master it, bro. I want to fucking be like goddamn Bruce Lee and shit, like
Facts,
Into the
man.
Dragon, man.
You can, dog. You have all the tools to do it, dog. You just have to have that mindset, what you do.
Right.
And the world is yours, dog.
I have to tell myself all the time, just be patient and everything gonna come.
Patience, man, is a big key, man.
That's big
and
key.
consistency. Consistency and patience.
Pedro's gonna have some pro shows soon, man. So you can compete
in February.
in his,
so
in
that's
his
what
shows.
I'm trying to get on. I'm trying to bring the city
You
out.
need to I'm gonna be there. 100%.
Bro,
I'll be there.
Gonna be there.
I'm gonna be. We both gonna be there, bro. You gotta put on a show, man. Take over. You know?
Bro.
They gonna take over, man.
Hey, after I fight and knock this motherfucker out, the whole crowd gonna leave like they be like, hey, we gotta make Bailey the main event or the last fight or some shit. 'Cause,
Who's your management team right now?
I'm not signed to anyone. I got out of my contract with Ryan Roach at Fighter Locker. I'm like,
So you already know if y'all looking for some fighters.
hey,
You already
sign
know.
your boy, but it has to be the right deal
course.
because I was almost about to sign a deal like 2 or 3 days ago. I'm not gonna say with who, but me and my lawyer looked over the contract. I'm like, nah, this ain't right. I read over it first, then me and my lawyer read over it together. I was just like, yeah, this not it.
That's good that you have a lawyer right now because a lot of fighters, I'm
Yeah.
gonna get 20 bands just to sign. You know, so that's good that you have a lawyer.
It's a finesse. Like Coach, what's this guy's name? Michaela Mayer's trainer.
Of course.
Coach Al.
Yeah.
So I came to Coach Al in Colorado, matter of fact, and I was just like, hey, Coach Al, what's your advice for me? I want to turn professional. He's like, rule number 1, get you a good lawyer. When he told me that, I went and found a lawyer down here in Miami, and this dude on everything, bro. I'm like one of the only few fighters that got out of a management deal with no debt. No debt, bro. I have 11 fights with no debt, bro.
Man, give me that lawyer's information, man.
Bro,
Shit.
hey, I gotta put everybody on. I gotta put everybody on because it's crazy how these dudes be out here raping us, bro. They be taking advantage of all these fighters because we trying to focus on fighting and we thinking that the business getting handled, but it's getting handled, but not in our favor.
Yeah.
That shit is sad.
Boxing is a greedy sport.
Bro, nobody should be a world champion and then 10 years later fucking broke, bro. Nobody should be assed out. Like
And nobody
that.
should be giving more than 20% to the agent. You know, giving
Bro,
30% to an agent, 35% to an agent.
Honestly speaking, I don't think you should be giving up more than 15.
But 20 is really what they be taking.
If you giving up 20, you should be getting a stipend or you should have got a crazy signing bonus. But then after you pay the signing, after he make his money back, it should go back down to 15 or 10 because why I'm paying you all this money for? You feel me? Your debt already got paid.
You still got to get 10% to your trainer. You still got to pay taxes. You still got your strength and conditioning, your nutritionist, and all these things that you got to pay for.
Right, and free game. So I was about to sign this deal, and they didn't want to revise the contract for me because I wanted them to get a percentage off the net income and not the gross. Trying to save myself because if I give you a percentage of the gross income, then when the taxes come back, I'm not even having 20 bands. I'm gonna have 18, but you still want a percentage of 20 bands. You feel me?
Hey, we're having a financial class right here, man. That's good that you know what's up, though, because a lot of fighters, they don't know nothing, dog. Like, nothing about
Trying
business.
to
And it's
finesse
crazy.
me, bro. If I got $20 and you want a percentage of my $20, by the time they give me my check, it's not even $20.
Yeah.
But you still want a percentage of that. So it's like, damn, you really trying to fuck me over, bro. Like, net income, I'm not giving you gross because I'm not even getting the amount that's said on paper. Once they come back, all these fucking taxes got taken all and all this.
Mm-hmm.
Plenty of times I receive a check. I was supposed to get 8K. I get 6,700 back. You feel me? But then I still got to get this percentage of 8K. You feel me?
Boxing is there.
Yeah,
Well, I know that you're open right now. You'll take anything that's obviously a good deal. But who do you see that's a more realistic, management team that can sign you?
Management team.
Split T is a good team.
Nah, I heard a lot of bad things about.
Have you heard anything
honestly.
about like maybe Top Rank, maybe scouting you out, even now Heyman's team?
Because I just lost my last fight, I don't think anybody's really checking for me like that, unfortunately. But I know I got a blueprint that I get 2 guys with good records, get those wins, and then I'll be marketable again, very, very valuable. So
Yeah, right now you just you're back at the
gotta get
drawing
back
board.
in the winning column.
Right, you're back at the drawing board. You got to get back in the win column, get some impressive wins.
Right.
Over, a good DC level fighter.
Mm-hmm.
Get your name back up there.
It's gonna happen because I feel like I keep knocking on this door. Like every day I'm at the gym training, putting my all into it. I'm living right, eating right.
I mean, you're a good
right.
fighter, bro. I mean, I've been watching you since I was
I'm
a
great,
kid.
brother.
Nah, 100%.
I want to be great, brother.
100%. But I'm saying, like, you know, being humble. Like, you are a really good fighter. You're not no bum. You know what I mean? I would tell you if you're a bum.
If I was a bum, I don't think I'd be on this podcast,
right,
bro.
Right, there you go.
You got the memo. You got the memo.
There you go.
That's the Miami shit. We here.
Yeah, 100%, bro. But look, man, talking about your pro career, you turned pro in 2020. You fought a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You were 10-0 undefeated, and you got your first loss against this Jonathan Fierro guy.
Right, he's like 13-1 now. This motherfucker is a
He was
puncher.
12-0. He was 12-0 when you fought him. Why'd you take that big step so soon?
You know, believing your own hype. I thought I was ready for anybody at that point because I was getting told, man, once you reach 10-0, the world open up for you. So I'm thinking, man, anybody could get it because I'm in the gym every day. I'm like, my confidence level, like,
it's up the roof.
Right, out the roof. Because I'm like, bro, I'm training, I'm working, I'm doing everything right. How can I lose if I'm doing everything right? But God can always humble you and bring you back to earth. You feel me? So I'm grateful for that. I really got finessed if you think about it because it was a 3-week notice and then I had to go down to 126 pounds. I fought 130, 10 fights straight. Now I'm going back to 126 and if you look at me, I don't even have that much body fat right now. I'm not even in fight shape yet. So I'm like, went down in weight, drained my body, went in there. I dropped in the first round. They gave him the longest count. Came back the second round. So I throw a check hook and he lead with his head. I get caught with a headbutt and then I go down, boom. I jump back up, but they waved me off. But it is what it is. Like, I got the video for that too. Like, show you.
You gotta show me that because I haven't seen. I tried to find it.
They've been hiding that shit probably.
Yeah,
I had it because somebody recorded screen recorded a live stream.
Oh.
But I'm not really upset about it because I'm just like, bro, I'm about to, like, nothing can stop me at this point, bro. I'm always been resilient, bro.
But you mentioned something that I was gonna talk about. I was gonna ask you. I have it written down right here. I was gonna ask you. Why did you drop? You weighed in at 124 pounds for this fight. Why'd you do that, man? And at 3 weeks' notice, like you just told me.
Man.
And you had fought as high as 135, 133, 134.
Right.
Why did you take that fight?
It was for an NABA title. So it was a title fight, and I thought it was an opportunity for me. So it really wasn't an opportunity for me because it was short notice, lower weight class, things like that. But it exposed so much that it's a win because all the people I thought was with me disappeared. So I'm really winning. You know, like that guy who you let borrow $20 and now he stopped talking to you and you like he feel like he got away with something, but really he didn't. It's like you really
you really got away with it,
right? It's like, oh motherfucker, I know who I don't need around me
because it's just 20.
Right, it's just $20.
Right now.
Imagine, right? Imagine if it was more.
Facts.
Yeah.
So it benefited. This is not even a loss, man. It's a lesson. Like what we're talking about right now, it's a lesson. Now you get to really see who's really with you.
Right.
What you got to do now from now on is do everything right.
Right.
You know, everything is calculated now. Now you're with a good team. You got some dope trainers. Now get the fights at the right time, the right way. I don't think you should be going anything less than super featherweight, to be honest. I think you are good size.
I think 130 is over with.
I think at 130 you good. I don't think there's no reason for you to go to 126, 124.
Right. We already seen what happened when I fucking do that.
I didn't see it, actually. I didn't watch the fight. I want to watch the fight. I want to see what happened, but...
Do you think also you not having that O, like, you know, having obviously a lesson in your record, like, it changes a lot of aspects in it? Like, okay, now, like, that O's already away, so I don't have that pressure of keeping it.
Yeah, it gives you that fuck it feeling. Like, fuck it, I'm gonna go get it regardless. Like,
right.
I need that. Like,
It humbles you.
It humbles you, but, you know, it gives you that confidence, too. Like, you know, you ever been in a room with a whole bunch of beautiful women, you like, damn, you a little nervous, and you like, man, fuck it. Then you just go in. That's what it is now for me.
That's
like,
good,
fuck
bro.
it, I'm gonna get it. Like, it's no...
You gonna get it regardless.
I'm gonna get it regardless, baby. I'm from Miami. It's no other way.
There's no way you can't.
Bro, no way. It's like God got it in the cards for me to win.
And like I said, man, you're a really good fighter, so...
Thank you, brother.
You're gonna get up there.
The goal is to be great, so you feel me?
100%.
And when you got the belts here lined up,
But
like everybody gonna have them here, dog.
People on the outside don't understand. There's a lot of shit that goes to boxing besides being a very good boxer, man. You know, cutting the weight, rehydrating, all these things are so important. That's why going down to 124, I don't see it feasible for you.
And I think that was my downfall as well, is rehydration.
Of course.
Because I went down to 124, and I put all these liquids back in my body when I should have got an IV. If I would have got an IV, put that liquid back in my brain, who knows what the outcome could have been.
You could have absorbed that headbutt probably a lot better.
Who were you training with? I don't want to cut you. Who
at the time? I was training with Mayette Flowers in Tampa.
Okay.
So a great trainer. Man, that dude taught me like drills and things like that. He really sat down and taught me, like, so I'm grateful for that. Like, I think I'm only gonna meet great trainers because I'm not somebody who half-ass anything when it comes to this sport. Like, I'm in the gym every day. You don't have to look for me.
Yeah, I can see your work ethic, bro. I can see you're a hardworking dude. You stay in the gym.
Unfortunately.
I wish I was like that.
You gotta invite us to a sparring session, man. And we want to see a sparring session. We want to see you get down. Wednesday?
Yeah. I've seen his ass spar a bunch of times.
Yeah, I know,
he probably don't even know that.
I don't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, but we were fucking young, 14 probably. I would go to Fifth Street. I'd see you spar there.
Bro, I love the energy in Fifth Street, bro.
Yeah, nah. Yeah. And I seen you fight a bunch of times because you always fighting my boys.
Yo, Frank doing his thing, though.
Yeah,
he doing his thing. We might end up... He fight at what weight?
Nah, yeah, right. He was 122.
Oh, he fight at...
He dropped down, right? He dropped
No,
down.
122. He's out fighting at 122.
Bro, 122?
118 as well, he fought.
Fuck.
Yeah, but Frank is small, bro.
Small,
Frank is small. You grew.
Well, I haven't seen him in a minute.
Nah, he's short. I mean, whatever you saw him last time, he's still the same height.
Hey, you know, they be like, man, you leave and you come back and dude still be there? Yeah, he's still there.
Yeah. But he's strong. He's strong, but he's short, you know? Let me ask you a question regarding that fight. Would you take a rematch if it presented itself?
With who? With the guy
Jonathan Fierro.
Of course, but at 130 pounds. Yeah, I actually, my manager at the time, I was like, yo, set up a rematch, but at 130. Because I'm like, bro, this dude, he can't fuck with me, bro.
Right.
Like, at all. Like, I'm like, bro, this, like, some dudes, you be like, yeah, he got
nice
me.
with it.
He like, nah, motherfucker, nah, I can't let that one slide.
Man, and it bothers me. It kind of hurts me that you did that, you know, that you went down there because, man, people don't know that really will make a fucking difference in a fight, man. Being weight drained and not coming back yourself,
Right.
man, that'll make a difference.
Bro, when I say it make a difference, I'm over there warming up and I'm feeling like, damn, I still feel weak. I feel light as shit. And I still was able to put his ass on the floor. Still dropped his ass to the with a body shot. Boom, body shot. They get this nigga the longest count ever, bro. Like, fuck. I'm like, damn, this motherfucker. I'm like, you give him a lot of motherfucking time. But I thought it was over with after that, but then the fucking bell rung next round.
When you got that, you know, unfortunately, well, it's not even unfortunate. It's a lesson learned.
Right.
What did your cousin say about it, Randal?
It's like, honestly, I ain't even hit him up after that. It took me a little time, like, to hit up anybody. I stopped answering my phone.
What advice did he give you? Did he give you any advice?
It's like, nah, it's open now. Everybody was saying the same thing, man. The boxing world gonna open up for you. Because, bro, after I lost, I went back to my corner. I was like, damn, my boxing career over, huh? And it was like, nah, champ, it's open up now. You gonna get calls all the time now.
People gonna want to fight you too now,
Right?
Because they think you.
Bro, after I lost, I got like 6 calls, bro. Like, I got calls like dudes was like wanting to fight. I'm like, that's crazy. But then after a while, the call slowed down because they see, oh, this motherfucker right back where he was at in the gym. Because they don't realize, like, I'm built for this shit, bro. I'm from Miami, bro.
That Miami,
like,
but it's different, man. When you born out here, man, you got that spark.
you got that grit
energy.
like that, bro. I'm not letting, bro. What? You crazy? You know who I am? You know what I've been through already?
And boxing is 99% mental.
Mental.
As long as you stay mentally right, a loss, a win, nothing can change anything. You know, you just gotta stay in the gym.
Bro, after I lost, bro, I'm over there flirting with the nurse, bro. I'm over there like, hey, how you
baby,
doing? What's up, baby?
Oh shit.
Yeah, man. I'm like, damn, I took an L.
Nah, you good, bro.
It's good, man.
It's not it's an L for learn, man.
Right.
Now, you learn, man. And like you just said, from what you've told me, it wasn't really a loss because the guy had more skill than you. It was a loss because a lot of intangibles happen and boom, it is what it is. But now moving forward in your career, you already know what not to do.
Right. And then if you think about it too, what great person you know who hasn't been through something? Like, in order to be great, you gotta go through trials and tribulations to show your greatness. You feel me? So this is my opportunity to shine. This is my opportunity to glow up. You feel me?
100%.
Yeah.
We going out there, man.
Yeah,
We gonna go out there,
bro,
baby.
I'm
Hey,
from
you
Miami.
know.
Hey,
For
listen.
sure. For
Gotta do it one more time. I'm from Miami, baby. Do you hear me?
Yeah, we should have brought a 305 banner right
Bro,
here.
something,
Man,
bro.
when's the next fight? It's gotta be in the 305.
Bro, it's gonna be in February. I'm coming out with UM mascot because I'm from Miami.
You already
Oh,
know.
dang,
You
bro.
already- Shout out to the U. You already know. Shout out to the U.
We're gonna be there. We're gonna be there, man. We're gonna be there.
It's gonna be an incredible showing. I'm gonna show nothing but skill, and I'm putting somebody's ass on the floor, bro. We got to wake his ass up. 2 days later, hey, bro, you okay?
Is there anybody specific that you're thinking about fighting? Locally or anything?
Nobody's on my mind, but anybody can get it. Anybody, bro. Anybody could get it, bro. At this point, it's like, get it back in the winning, call them, and then shot me off to any of these boys at 130, bro. Anybody. I come in on the beach side. Let's do it. I'm ready, bro. I'm always in shape, bro. I'm always ready. You gotta show me something. You gotta make me respect your fight game, bro. Cause I'm mastering this sport, bro. At the end of the day, it is what it is. You win some, you lose some, but I'm gonna keep getting it until I get it.
Yeah,
you feel me? You feel me?
So come February, you handle business by knockout. What's next? What do you see yourself?
I'm gonna continue, bro. I'm trying to fight 5 times this upcoming year, and then end of the year, I want to end it on a big card, big showcase, and I want them people to be like, damn, it's something about this kid that's different. While I'm walking to the ring, then they see me whoop his ass and be like, oh, damn. We got a star was made. What?
I like the team you're with though.
I think it's going
because aside from being a good foundation, a good gym, a good boxing gym with a lot of good training, they also have a lot of things on the back end that's gonna benefit you.
Right. They got everything, bro.
They got a named trainer. They got shows going on. It's only things that can help you up from here.
Right, and I don't even have a PR team right now, and I'm doing great on social media. So imagine having those.
I don't even think you need that shit. I think you yourself are doing a great job.
This my guy right here right now. Okay.
Yeah,
it's true though, man.
100%.
How many followers you have on Instagram already? You got like 70,000.
Almost 70.
No, 70.
Yeah, almost 70. And
organically, you feel me? You doing your own little work, so that you don't need a PR team. Fuck that. You own Angel.
Man, we don't get, bro, because I'm from Miami.
305, baby. 305.
You know what's crazy though? One thing I did notice after I lost, bro, people were doing me fucking shady, bro. Like I had guys, I come down. I drove like 3 or 4 hours to Davie to train with this team. I'm not gonna say their name. I do great. These dudes tell me they love me. They like, bro, we love the work ethic, the attitude and everything. And then I'm like, all right, I'm moving back to Miami. They're like, all right, just hit us up. I hit them up. Nobody answering my calls, bro. Nobody answering my calls or anything.
Hey, Chad, you know there's not many gyms in Davie, right?
It's not Davie Power, though.
No, I know it's not Davie Power. I know.
I think I already know what
it's cool. It's cool.
Bro, it's just crazy. I'm like, bro, why tell me this, bro?
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. I had a fucking promoter who wanted to sign me. I was gonna get with a local promoter to get more fights, and then you can still sign to a major promoter while being with a local promoter as well. So I was about to take that route. Next thing you know, this motherfucker stopped answering my calls when I had a fight. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I'm like, bro,
it's cool though. Once you get those belts and you becoming bigger, you already know what's up.
It's better not even to sign with me.
I gotta just stay resilient and just stay on my way, because I know if it's hard right now, but I keep working, when it open up for me, it's gonna really open up. She gonna spread for me. You feel me?
She gonna spread it for you.
Hey man, take out the glove. I want the champ to sign it. We gotta put 305 on it.
For real.
Hey champ, find a spot there that you can sign that's clear, because you know. It's a shit ton of signatures.
Y'all have to get a second glove real soon.
Yeah, we are.
Wherever you want it, champ.
I'm gonna put it right here, so every time you put this bitch on, you gonna be like, damn.
Yeah. Man, give me 3 of your top favorite fighters right now.
In the game?
Yeah. Don't include yourself.
Nah, I'm not. I wouldn't ever include myself. Honestly, fuck. I always love Adrian Broner. That's one of my favorite fighters.
I wasn't expecting that. AB was special, man.
He's special, and then he got character, bro. Like,
yeah.
He sells fights.
Aside from all the crazy shit he say, if you really listen to what he's talking about, he give out gems.
Yeah.
It's like it's on you to take them.
Yo, you signed it?
I did sign it.
Put your record under it so we can remember what your record was when you came over here.
Then when we meet again, oh shit, damn, 25 or something, you know.
Bro, it's gonna be crazy when I come back to this motherfucker with the belts.
For sure.
My goal right now is to be undisputed at 130 pounds. If I don't reach my goal of being a world champion by the age of 30, I'm going to leave the sport alone, though. That's something I told myself. I'm not in, like, title contention on my way to a title. Like, right there, I need to leave it alone, because, bro, I'm not about to be 33 and 34.
There is no if, ands, or buts or what if. No.
Yeah.
You are 100%. You're going to be on that title contention topic.
Yes,
for
sir.
sure. You just got to stay right, not be draining yourself at 124 pounds again.
Hell nah. Ever again. Like, fuck that.
So, hey, bro, but before we cut this, man.
Wait. You got to give me 2 more, though.
Oh, that's right. You already said A and B.
You already said A and B.
Y'all gonna give me some time, though? All right.
Nah, there's no time. You got to, come on.
Okay, 10 seconds.
I'll give you my 3 if you want.
All right, give me your 3 first. Give me some more time.
Like that?
Crawford. Mm-hmm. Crawford. It used to be Loma, but I took Loma off the list from his last performance. So, Crawford. I'm going to have to put Canelo in there. And now it's Inoue.
Inoue.
The Japanese kid.
Oh, that motherfucker do hit hard. I like, so I'm somebody I like watching training more than anything. So, I like his training. I love his training. That's my number one guy with training. I have to say Canelo, Loma, AB, But I also gotta say Bud because I just fought with Bud. Like Bud is a good dude, bro. But there's so many other guys who don't even have real titles, and they like nice,
They're
bro.
still good, yeah.
I'm just a fan of the sport of boxing.
There's a bunch of prospects that are to me.
I was
gonna be
and
world
then Shakur.
champions.
I'm not even gonna like Shakur nice, but we fought, so I don't want to say him. But
And not only that, you guys are like really close in weight, so you can't really be hyping him up too much.
One question I want to give you.
Hey, hurry up, man! We gotta wrap this up.
It's coming up soon. When you get that first $1 million check, what do you do with that?
First $1 million check, pay off any debts, put aside a certain percentage for investing. And then the rest, I'm finna splurge, baby. I'm still from Miami.
Hey, you the first one to keep it real. Everybody come over here and talk some bullshit, but he kept it real.
Before we have one of our good friends, Willie Suarez. He was going through some hard time, but fortunately he got through it. Willie, estamos contigo. You know that we represent you all the time. Boxeo Cubano, lo alto.
Tremenda felicidad me dio cuando vi que todo salió bien con Willie, bro. Y ojalá que...
Willie, pa'lante.
Que sigas
tú tienes
todo
fuego.
bien.
Dale.
I don't understand anything they're saying, but I'm gonna say, hey, keep your head up. More blessings to you.
It's Willie Suarez from Boxeo Cubano, that the Cuban boxing page.
Yeah, he had like a tumor, a cancerous tumor, and they eliminated it.
We're gonna pray for you for sure.
Yeah, they took it out. It should be good.
Boxeo Cubano, pa'lante.
100%. Hey, Daniel, for your fans, man, and your fans and supporters back home, man, is there anything you want to say? This is your camera.
Follow
right
me
here,
at _the dedication. I will put in the work. I'm gonna continue putting in the work. I'm gonna continue to go hard, and I'm gonna show everybody how great I am. I'm from Miami, baby.
305.
You already know, man. Hey, man, this is a great episode, man. You were cool as fuck, man. I appreciate everything, bro. I really do. But, man, before we wrap this episode real quick, because I just want to shit on him real quick. Who you got, Bud or Spence?
Of course.
Bud. Bro, hold up. Can I give my reason why I got Bud?
Break it down.
Go ahead, quick.
Too many avenues, too many different ways he could fight. Now, I'm not talking about the southpaw, or I'm talking about boxing coming forward, backwards,
inside,
left, right.
outside, mid-range.
This motherfucker Spence got one gear, bro. He finna get ran the fuck over, beat the fuck up. Hey.
I don't know about that one gear, but all right.
Bud gonna knock out them fucking veneers, dude.
Oh, damn.
Oh, and you better get yours knocked out, too. Don't be talking shit.
Who y'all got, though? Frank Martin or Keyshawn Davis? Because you know they both under the advantage.
Keyshawn.
You got Keyshawn over Frank?
Mm-hmm. Keyshawn Davis.
Who you got?
And this ain't no hate. Frank Martin. It's not because of last night. Frank Martin showed me a lot of things. I think he has all the ingredients to be good. Right. He didn't show me enough to compete with a guy like Keyshawn Davis.
Yeah, that's a good matchup.
And Keyshawn is bigger. It's another thing that we.
They fight at the same weight class. Though.
No. I know, but I'm saying he's bigger.
But bigger don't mean shit. We saw that last night.
That don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. But Keyshawn is Keyshawn, bro.
Hey, for Rivera though, keep your head up, champ.
Yeah, 100%.
Real talk. And my
100%.
boy Slit Nick, keep y'all head up.
Rivera, man, our Dominican brother, man. No matter what, man, we still rocking with you, and you already know we're always gonna be home team, baby.
That's 100%. I'm still rocking with him.
Michel La Salsa, say.
Michel La Salsa Ali Rivera.
Ya tú sabes, baby, we're with you all the time. ¿Qué lo que es de lo mío, dominicano?
All right, brother, man. Hey, man, again, I'm another handshake. We from Miami, though.
From Miami.
Yes, thank you for coming, brother. And, man, everybody that tuned in, man, I hope you enjoyed this one. Thank you for watching and everything and supporting. We'll be back January 8th. We're going to take a little time off for the holidays, man. But, man, much love and support. Thank you for
subscribing, following.
And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe.
Hurry up and motherfucking subscribe, nigga.
You already know.
Peace.